So the theme for today is growing up. Now I hate growing up. It's the worst thing I've ever done. I remember from the age of about 10 thinking, God, I cannot wait to leave school. I can't wait to be able to do whatever I want and stay up as late as I want. But now I can actually do it. It's kind of sucky. So don't wish your life away like most people do. And I know that sounds like a really old thing to say, like my mum used to always say that all the time, oh, don't wish your life away, but like really don't. It's like when you're 16, you think, oh my god, I cannot wait to smoke and drink, and when you actually turn 18, then it's a big letdown because like when I was 15 or 14, 15, I was going up to the city centre and getting off my face, smoking, drinking, and by the time I was 18 and to now, I don't go out as much. In fact, I don't go out at all anymore. So don't wish your life away. And another thing, like when your parents say, "Oh, focus in school, pay attention, make sure that you get the best grades that you can possibly get." I wish now. Again, this is another sort of cliche thing where you think at the time, "Oh, shut up, you don't know what you're on about." But right now, I really do wish I'd have paid attention in class. And the people that I hung around with, I probably would have chose a different path because a lot of them sort of just distracted me the entire time. I mean, I'm very distracted by anything that goes on anyway. If someone's talking to me, then like I'm obsessed with that whilst I'm supposed to be concentrating on other things. Like now, I keep looking over at different things in my room and thinking they need tidying up. I found out as well, like when you're growing up and you make, again this is relevant to the school thing, like when you're growing up you make choices and the people that you hang around with, and you think at the time that it's going to be okay, that you're going to stay friends forever and different things like that, and you don't. I probably speak to at least like 2 people now out of the entire year at school, out of like I think 100 or more, and I don't see any of them. I don't choose to see a lot of them anyway because half of them I didn't particularly like. Um, but yeah, make sure that you don't just hang around with them because you think they're cool at the time. You need to sort of take a step back, observe everything that's going on. That's like with me at the minute. Now I'm doing that. You've got to take a stand back and just watch people around you and observe a lot of things, which I've done, and figured out that not everything seems as rosy as it actually is. A lot of people will use you and take you for granted, so just keep an eye out for them watching you. The one thing I actually hate, the fact that I'm now an adult, which to me, I am an adult when I turn 18, but for like people of my mum's age who were like born in the 50s, they class 21 as being coming of age. I mean, a lot of people probably still do, but to me, it's 18. The minute that you can smoke and drink, that's when you should be able to be classed as an adult, basically. Again, like if you're drinking and smoking and you're paying bills, again, you're an adult. I mean, from the age of 18, you can have a credit card, so surely that makes you an adult. I mean, when I was 17 and the day before I turned 18, this is a bit stupid actually, but I expected the day I was 18 to have a knock on the door and somebody to come and tell me the secret of life and different things like that that you don't know about. And it's stupid to think that I thought that, but that's what I thought at the time, that someone would knock on my door and be like, hello, these the rule book of life, sort of thing, and it's stupid, but yeah, that's what I thought at 17. So once I'd actually left school and was going up to college, like I told you, I don't think I've actually told you before, but like I trained to become a hairstylist, and I did 3 years of training, and throughout that 3 years I pushed and I got more or less at the top of the game. I got quite a portfolio together really. I did my level 2 in about, I think it was 14 months, no it wasn't, it was about 16 months. Um, And then after I qualified for my level 2, which like I say took 16 months, I was employed the entire time, but like I was promoted to being, it was like a manager role because I was doing basically everything. I was doing like the boots, I was dealing with colours, science, cup science, all the things that you'd expect somebody as a level 3 to be doing, or at least somebody with a bit more experience. But like, I was promoted from the age of 18 because there was only 3 members of staff. There was 4 at the time, which I can count. But like, yeah, there was 4 members of staff, which then turned into 3, and she was qualified to level 2 as well, and a bit more experience than me, and somehow I was promoted. I think it's just because basically I was full time and she was only part time, so it was like me, the boss, and like this woman as well. But yeah, getting back to the point, I always made a point of being in the class early, on time, always presented okay, never tried to outdo anybody, apart from when it came to doing my job basically. I think just always push 150%, always try to outdo each other, because if you don't, then you're never going to get anywhere in life, and that's just something that I've learned to do. I mean, like I say, I've got my level 2, my level 3, I was student of the year for my level 3, and I was a manager at 18, but it was just the money that made me leave. Yeah, actually getting back to the fact that growing up does suck. My camera's going funny. Give us a second. I'm still flickering a bit, but still. Anyway, getting back to that, yeah, it does suck to grow up, and when you see people who've made all the wrong choices, you can see them pushing a pram around, and you can see the faces, and you look like, and you're thinking, I bet you wish you'd have concentrated more in school and actually closed your legs and put more of a contribution towards the planet rather than producing. I mean, doesn't go for everybody. Don't start hating me and stuff, but like a lot of people I see from like my year at school, not particularly my school, but like a lot of people of my age, I see them pushing prams around, and like they've got children that are 3, and I'm only 20, so like to give birth at such a young age, and it's not a dig at anybody, but like concentrate more and pay attention. I mean, I can't say anything to be honest. Like one of my cousins gave birth at 14, but like I'm pretty sure a lot of them wish they'd have waited a bit longer. I know I would. I couldn't have had a child by now, I don't think, because I don't think I'm still ready to grow up yet. And to have all this responsibility pushed on you from the age of 18, like everything, I mean, you can drive, you can drink, you can smoke, you can do almost anything that you want to do with nobody to tell you what to do anymore, and you've got no excuses if something goes wrong. You can't blame it on other people, you have to take sole responsibility for yourself. Sounds a bit like Tyra Banks. But, way to end the video. See ya. I had a tweet.